The laziest way to make money online is...
First of all, huge red flag. Anytime somebody says the laziest way.
I was just about to say that. When somebody says the laziest way, look, if you try and get rich and be lazy at the same time, bro, that's how I know your priorities are just out of order. Cause it's like, I hear people say, I want to be famous, I want to be rich. But then it's like, they don't, whenever you say that you want to be famous, you want to be rich, your motive is already not good. When you have a bad motive to start with, your chances of succeeding are a lot less likely.
Way to make money, I go scammer.
Rather than
Second,
if you're
he's
pushed
4
by
years old.
But
positivity.
after buying a Rolex at 14 years
He just flex a Rolex at me at 14. Jesus, call your mom.
He said,
in
get
this
your
exact
money
way,
up.
pulls me in over $7,000 a month in passive income. And that lazy way is affiliate marketing.
I'm dead. Also, passive income, huge
I wonder how much he's going to say about this, because to my knowledge, affiliate marketing requires you to have a pretty decent audience already.
red flag. Now, there is actually like real passive income, which is tax code stuff. Also, is that a hickey on his neck? What is that?
And you keep
Got
50+% of the profits without having to do any hard work.
First of all, 50%, what kind of affiliate program is this kid signing up to buy a Rolex? Affiliate marketing is one of my least favorite businesses of all time. Let me tell you why. One, because you take the smallest cut. Second, do you know what affiliate marketing requires? Audience. You either have to have a massive audience because it's a volume game. You're selling
about
other
to say,
people's
yeah,
products
that's
to
what I
your
was talking
audience,
about.
or you have to pay for traffic. Who are you gonna affiliate market to? So this is actually a terrible business. It's one of my least favorite businesses that exist.
Terrible business to start with. If you think you could just get into affiliate marketing today, not so much. You gotta build your audience first.
Total scam. I hate to say that because he's so cute. Look at this little guy.
Best summer side hustle for teens, part 16. Step 1, have a dad with hope. Next, go around your neighborhood and offer to wash people's nasty trash cans. It takes about 20 minutes to wash each trash can. Wash 20 cans a day. Charge just $15 per can. And that's an easy extra $2,000 per.
Hold on, let's do the math. He said 20 minutes per trash can. And he said wash 20 of them? $20 minutes per trash can times 20 trash cans divided by 60. So that's 6.5 hours. That's not bad. That's a regular work shift.
Per week washing trash cans. Would you do this with friends?
This is kind of cute. I think if you're in an affluent neighborhood, so you need people to make some cash for this to work, and you're a young kid and you're a hustler and you say, hey man, I'm cleaning these trash cans. This is my side hustle. You're probably gonna get a bunch of people to just let you do it anyways. Do I think this is a great business long-term? Probably not. You would want this business to be tied to actual trash collection if you could. Maybe you'd wanna be like power washing and spray painting the house. That's a real business. We do that. We power wash houses and then also could power wash trash cans as an add-on service. But this is a cute side hustle for somebody young and hungry. So yes, this is real. Maybe
I don't like how she said cute. That's kind of, why are we disrespecting the hustle? I don't like, you know.
a little aggressive on how much money you could make, but I think this is a real side hustle. What is, I love the internet. The internet is undefeated. What is this?
I've been doing something pretty naughty at work that I shouldn't be doing, and I don't know if I should keep on going. I
What?
work at a pharmacy, and we throw away a lot
Oh,
of pills.
no.
So
Oh,
I
Jesus.
sometimes
Okay,
snip
I know
those
exactly
pills.
what you take the pills and then you sell them to people.
No, she's
Yeah.
laughing.
And what? This is like Adderall and like
This is
Xanax
called drug
and shit?
dealing.
No. They're like PP helpers, you know?
Wait,
PP
you're selling black market Viagra?
What
Okay,
is
that makes
guy?
this a lot funnier. Still illegal, but funnier.
Where
It
is
sounds
she
like something
finding
you can go to jail
customers for this?
Definitely go to
maybe.
jail.
I guess
She goes,
I should probably
maybe.
stop. Wait, if I have any left over now, can I still sell that?
Absolutely not. Size?
Throw them in the forest, and then when you're walking around, you'll see a bunch of foxes with huge cocks, and you can take pictures of them and put them on the internet.
Oh my God. First of all, best
Nah, this
video of
is
the day. This is a
wild.
terrible idea. This is actually a real scam. Please, for the love of all that's holy, do not become a drug dealer. Also, so many levels to this game. Why is she calling therapy gecko? Why does a therapy gecko exist? I don't know about you. I would look terrible in orange. I don't want anything to do with anything that could land me in the clinker. Young woman, please find Jesus, find a new business, because that is a verified scam. You know what's not a scam, you guys? Making sure that you have the right tools in order for you to make more money. Without the right
Oh,
tools,
yeah, I see what she's
you
doing
will
here.
forever be a slave to somebody else's place, and they're not stealing other people's. Hooligans are up to selling us.
Let's see what's
I just
next.
had a lady call me and said that she had a piece of stone fall off of her foundation.
This already sounds like a job that requires experience. So
And I told her straight up, I said, ma'am, usually I have a $1,500 minimum. I'll do it for $1,200.
What a deal.
I'm gonna show you how easy this is. You clip the end of it off, just like that.
That is actually how you do that. That's about the only thing real in this video so far. Also, you're not going to use Gorilla Glue for this, so I have no idea why that's what he's doing either.
Get your stone.
Oh, nice. This guy's a pro. This is comical. First of all, no. This is going to be a handyman project. They might actually have a real minimum for them to come over, but that's typically going to be an hourly rate. I mean, we're talking $75, maybe $250 if you're in New York City or a big city. If you want it done that day immediately, could you have a crazy premium like $1,200? I guess. That is definitely not the norm. Also, Gorilla Glue, what? No. Scam has to be some sort of funny TikTok.
It took us 4 days with 3 guys to finish a $7,250 painting job with over $4,000 in profits.
I don't know about that profit number. That seems high. Let's keep going.
The first step we always do is pressure wash a couple days prior to ensure that the house is clean of any mold.
That's true.
Or mildew.
Oh, they're
to
pressure
guarantee
washing and painting.
Also, the way I know this is we own one of the biggest painting franchises in the country. So this one, I feel pretty confident I'm going to get right. Let's see if this guy's scamming us or not. What do you guys think?
If you plan on spraying anything around the house, which is what I recommend for speed and finish,
Me
make
too.
sure to mask everything with plastic and tape to prevent overspray. A very important step is to use a good quality paint that covers well, lasts a very long time, and doesn't cost you an arm and a leg
Agree.
to buy. Most of the time, spray and start with the porous ceilings, then soften,
This is very
fascia,
true.
siding.
Ah, God bless you. Look at this guy. We got a real one out here. Now, his profit may not be inclusive of everything. Is that fully inclusive of labor? Is that inclusive of marketing? I'm not sure on all that, but this is real. This is what it would cost. His process seems correct. This one is real.
But
let's say you guys
you're
like
saying
this.
side hustle. I don't know. When I think side hustle, I think something you could start quickly, doesn't require a lot of experience, something you could just get started like today. None of this seems like beginner side hustles.
Business model, I think you should steal our 5 R's. We have a framework that we've used to become one of the fastest growing painting businesses out there, and is how those guys scale it to millions of dollars per year per business. We got real estate agents who are great referral sources for you. We've got repeat business, so can you get somebody to do your interior one season, your exterior the other season? So if they're looking for a roofer, you got a guy. If they're looking for a paint person, you got a guy. And as your neighbors walk past, they grab.
I want to hear the
individual cars.
side
Think
hustle.
about, we call it the 10x rule.
chat.
Give 10x
I love you though,
before you
Cody.
take.
And work a full-time job so that you can grow
To a real painting business. This one is not a scam.
So hear me out. If you're in the market to start your very first business, something that's low startup cost, something that's
8,000? I don't know, bro. This can't be it. This can't be considered. I don't know. Maybe there's a different definition of side hustles that I'm just not aware of. A part-time job or occupation undertaken in addition to one's regular employment. I mean, I guess by definition, whatever.
simple,
8K
something
low.
that you can start as a side hustle and work a full-time job so that you can grow the business as time and money allow.
Realistic.
Please consider doing it from a bike. I started this business for under $8,000, and in the first 3 months, almost tripled my initial investment. I was working a day job, but I was obsessed with this business. I
So she
truly
did
fell
2 at
so
once.
head over heels in love with what I was creating that it didn't matter how many hours I was working.
All right. First of all, love this. She was honest about the cost. She didn't say she got it back in 2 days, 4 days, 7 days. She said it took 3 months. She also said that she had a full-time job while she did it, but she loved it. She was just obsessed with it. Obsession is often a good indicator of somebody who is telling you the truth. She also seems like she's pretty transparent about the fact that she's talking total investment that she tripled. She's not saying that she put that profit in her pocket. If you're gonna have a wedding, for instance, it would be very reasonable for you to pay a vendor something like $2 to $4K to have a cool bike that comes in, fill it up with a bunch of ice cream sandwiches, and sell it out to users. In fact, I want to try it. I think this is really an interesting, what we call gateway drug business. If you guys want to see me try this business, we could really prove her numbers are real, not a scam. Tell me in the comments that you want me to become an ice cream lady.
You ain't
real
do it.
business, not a scam. Good job. Fun. Incredible marketing. Look at these guys just having a great time, tearing down the shed. This is a real business, 100%. You know what else I love about this? They don't try to sell you some fake number that could exist from you doing this. They're just like, watch us destroy stuff. And yeah, we do get paid for it. And here's a little logo on our shirt. There's also a business that we have covered that is all about junk teens, where a bunch of kids get together. And what I love about this business is they actually have this recycle process, I call it. So basically, they do get paid for them to straight up come to your house. And if you have an old shed or or you have stuff you want to throw away, you pay them to destroy it and then to throw it away. Then they take that and they create it into content. And then they also often repurpose the goods. So let's say that they pay you to come get rid of a canoe you don't want anymore. So they come, they take the canoe, and instead of just throwing it in the dump, they go resell it online because they've got a little bit of an audience now. So this is a good business. This is a real business. Way to get after it, guys. Not a scam. And
That does
you can
sound
make
pretty
millions
solid.
of dollars for this.
So me personally, in my hometown, when I first got started, I would charge $15 a scoop or $60 a visit.
$15
So that
A scoop
So that
sounds
basically
hella
means
crazy.
every time your dog poops, he charges you $15. That seems like crazy pricing. I think you have
Right.
to actually go like per visit pricing, but I don't know.
100 scoops would equal $6,000 per month. The $100,000 mark will come
Yeah, right.
with these same 100 customers, believe it or not. You can sell them pet services such as sanitizing, spraying, cat litter box, and all these other services too on the side sells and the upsells.
He's right on a couple things. Upsells would be super important to this. This is just like pool cleaning. You are not going to make enough money by just charging somebody for that service fee, because by the time you have like gas, getting out there, acquiring the customer, you need to have them spend more. I would actually believe him more if he said that he was selling third party. Like, I come and, dog scoop for you, but I also sell people landscaping services, and I don't provide that service. I don't do what's called fulfillment. I just provide the dog scooping, but I take a cut on every person that I send to you. Listen, I don't think this is a scam, but I do think that he's really simplified these numbers too much. We actually did an entire breakdown of a poop scooping business that's called Swoop Scoop that grew to 2.5 mil inside of 4 years. So this is a real viable business model. There is a proven track record. I do just think that
Listen,
it's
no
going
disrespect to nobody in the poop scooping business. Personally, could I do it? I don't think it's in me.
to take
That's
a
just
little
me,
bit
though.
more work than this guy talks about. And there's no way you get there with 100 clients. We gotta amp up that number.
I'm about to show you how to make a minimum of $20,000 just by creating children's colouring books. Next, head over to Canva, create a free account, and then search for kids colouring books. Pick the pages that you like and customize it however you want. Once you're happy with your design, KDP will print your book and ship it to customers all over the world.
True.
They will pay you 60% royalties. And if you want to know how ordinary people...
Dang, I really wanted to like this idea. I love the idea of children's coloring books. The Canva designs look so amazing. Here's the huge problem, lady. What they leave out entirely is marketing. I should know this because I've
I thought
sold
so.
more than 100,000 books. If I have 9 million followers and I've sold 100,000 books, you guys do the math. So in order for somebody to sell 6,000 books, how many people do they have to know? Or how are you getting those eyeballs? You door-to-door color booking? Well, you can't because it's on Amazon, right? Like, are you running around to bookstores? Or wait, you can't because it's on Amazon, right? So like, what is the way you are selling this? You're gonna have a marketing machine. So she is right in that you can have Canva help you create a coloring book, but where's the plan, lady, for us to sell all of them? This is a scam. There's no marketing plan, which tells me that all this is a cute way to explain how to make a glorified PowerPoint for kids.
A ton of people on TikTok say you can make $1,000 just by donating your plasma.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
let's try it. So I scheduled an appointment online and I came in the next day. I'm only 17, but they still let me donate. They
This also gives me like Peter Thiel blood bank vibes. I don't know about you guys. You could look it up.
I want to suck your blood!
and put this needle in me that sucked my plasma out. 45 minutes later, they let me leave with this card that has $100 on it.
Well, I guess he faked himself out on this one. You can't get $1,000. It sounds like you get $100. I have no idea. Oddly, donating parts of my body to make money is not at the top of my list of side hustles that I think we should participate in. I do not love this side hustle. I want to take this little sweet angel baby face child and protect him from having to donate his actual plasma. Let's get you a job. Like literally just about anything instead of selling your organs or body parts for $100 fucking gift cards. Kill me. But I guess this is real, just a really also bad idea. I think we should end the video right about there. What did you guys think of this Reacts video?